Hey guys, it's just Jack on Sports here. Today we will be making predictions for the quarterfinals round of the NBA playoffs. So first off, we have the Celtics, who are the 1 seed, playing the 8 seeded Bulls. If you guys didn't know, the Celtics already lost to the Bulls, surprisingly, at home. One major reason is that Isaiah Thomas lost his sister in a car crash, and it is a very emotional time for the whole Celtics organization and Isaiah. But I think it's a very hard time for him. But he did have a very good game in game one, so I think that'll keep him going. So I think they're going to win this series. Plus, they're my favorite team, so you got to root for your favorite team, right? So moving on to the next series, we have the 2 seeded Cleveland Cavaliers versus the 7 seeded Indiana Pacers. I'm going to go with the Cavs winning this one. I don't like doing it, but they already won 2 games in the series, so I think they're going to come out with a win in this series. Plus, they have a lot more talent than the Pacers. They have the big three. They got Kyrie, Kevin Love, LeBron James, whereas Indiana, they only have Paul George. So I don't think they'll be able to match up with Cleveland, so I think they'll be able to take that one and move on to the next round. So for the next series, we have the 3 seeded Raptors versus the 6 seeded Bucks. The Bucks already won game 1, 97-83, but I think the Raptors are going to win this one just because they have more player talent, whereas if the Bucks, they only have Giannis Antetokounmpo, where the Raptors have Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Jonas Valanciunas. So I think they'll be able to come out with a victory and move on to the next round. So for the final series in the East, we have the 4 seeded Washington Wizards taking on the 5 seeded Atlanta Hawks. So Washington won game 1 at home, so I'm going to take them winning this one, just because, like, in most cases, they have more of the player talent. In the Hawks case, they don't really have enough. They don't really have any star players on their team. Where in Washington's case, they have John Wall, Bradley Beal, all those guys. Where only in Atlanta, they have a very growing old Dwight Howard. I mean, he's still a good player, but he's not as good as he used to be. And Paul Millsap, he hasn't been having the best year, so I think the Washington Wizards will come out with a W in this series. So moving on to the West, we have the 1 seeded Warriors versus the 8 seeded Portland Trailblazers. And as you probably could guess, I'm going with the Golden State Warriors. I want them to win because I have the shirt, and I just want them to get revenge against the Cavs, and I think they'll be able to do it because, like in all these cases, they have the player talent. They have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, all those guys. Where only Portland, they have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, and that's basically it. They have no one else to carry the team. But the Golden State Warriors have a good bench, a quality starting lineup, so they'll take that series pretty easily. I'm thinking either a sweep or a 4-1 victory. So for the next series, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Memphis Grizzlies. San Antonio is number 2 seed, and Grizzlies are 7 seed. I'm going to go with the Spurs in this one, just because Memphis has always struggled against the Spurs, and they're already up 2-0 in that series, so I think they'll take that one in. They have the player talent, as usual, in all these cases. So for the next series, we have the Houston Rockets taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we have 2 MVP candidates in this one. We have James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook most likely will win the MVP, but James Harden will most likely the Rockets will most likely move on to the next round just because, as usual, they have the player talent, whereas Oklahoma City, all they basically have is Russell Westbrook. So I think they'll be able to move on to the next series. So our final series today is the Utah Jazz, who is the number 5 seed, taking on the Los Angeles Clippers, who are the 4 seed. So I think the Clippers are going to take this one. Just because the Utah Jazz center, Rudy Gobert, went down with an injury, and he is key for them. He's probably one of their best defenders, and as you know, the Clippers have DeAndre Jordan, one of the best defenders as well, and one of the best field goal percentage players. So I think the Clippers will come out with a W just because, like as usual, they have the player talent. Sorry, alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video on the next round of games in the NBA playoffs. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. Go Celtics.